we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
We've got a fairy and a witch over there. Ooh, that was an evil laugh. Are you a fairy, Allie Sue? She's a witch. Are you a fairy, Allie Sue? And Ada's a witch. And then over here we have some sashimi. Our neighbors just brought over, she texted me and said that her husband went out fishing.
We need some wasabi and some soy sauce.
I have soy sauce in there. Oh my gosh. Down the gullet.
That's really good.
Is it good? Really? Even without soy sauce?
It's like candy.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's sweet?
No, but it's like melt in your mouth.
Yeah, he went offshore fishing and had it all like filleted and ready to go. And you can either cook it or eat it just like this. As sashimi. Is sashimi literally just raw fish?
Yeah.
Is that what that means? And any fish can be sashimi. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but you only
I mean like...
do that with high-end fish.
Oh, okay. So I've never... Have you heard... Alexa, off. Have you heard of wahoo?
No.
Me either.
What do you think this is?
I don't know. I'm also cooking some pork tenderloins. So the trick is, so we had a showing yesterday. We have a showing in the morning, and everything I'm doing right now, I'm thinking about like cleanup and how long it's gonna take to get the house back in order because we need to have it pristine tonight.
Right.
And then I'm gonna take the kids to the beach in the morning, and we'll just stay at the beach all morning. And then we have another showing on Thursday, so the day after tomorrow.
We've had a lot of showings.
We've had a lot. Yesterday's showing was a little frustrating. I think I vlogged that we were doing that. Unfortunately, we only got like a half an hour notice, and I had to wake Ada up from her nap and get out. And we cut it so close. They said a half an hour, it was really like 20 minutes. And I needed it to be like 40. So we saw them as we were leaving, we saw them arriving. And so it was frustrating that, you guys okay?
All right.
It bumped heads.
Oh, wow.
I heard it smack, I heard your heads smack together.
Yeah.
It was frustrating that we only got a half hour notice.
Don't do that again.
She wanted to do it again.
Yes, she wants to.
The next kind of frustrating thing is it was our agents that showed the house, and they obviously just tacked our house onto the end of a day of showings. And so if this would have been in the original plan, if it would have been on the list, we could have had good notice on it because they were coming from another showing. And so not only did we not have notice, it was like an afterthought that they even showed it, and then the people weren't interested because of the fact that they want a maintenance-free living environment. So they basically want, what do you call that? Like a neighborhood with an HOA where your yard and your street and everything are taken care of, and that's not what downtown is. So it's like, what was the purpose of that showing and putting us through a half an hour notice showing? Anyway, it's fine. It was fine, and it was nice, I think, for our agents to walk through the house with clients to get feedback like in real time instead of relying on hearing from another agent. So there were some positives and it was good. Another funny thing about this showing, so the flood, the yard flood.
My technician from Beaufort texted. She's like, I have to ask, are you gonna be a pilot or an aerospace optometrist? Rach keeps saying pilot, but I thought it was aerospace optometrist you got accepted to.
Same.
Yeah. Well, so I have to clarify. Like, LOL, they send you to flight school.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Yes, Linda. What?
But you'll graduate as a pilot and you'll have to like maintain flight hours, right?
My plastic critters.
So to get flight pay, you have to fly 4 hours a month.
Okay.
I won't be flying the plane.
Right.
Tell
Maybe on some. No, I won't be flying the plane.
So the other
yes,
funny.
I will graduate primary. No, that's all the markers and crayons. But yes, I will graduate primary flight school.
He will graduate primary flight school. So you're training as a pilot.
Yes.
I think that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I'm saying you're going to flight school and you're training as a pilot so that you can take care of the pilot's needs.
I think it's a lot easier for the general population to say pilot.
Yeah. I don't want to be misspeaking though, like, which I don't think will happen. But okay, the other funny thing was our neighbor yesterday was emptying out their pool to do some work on it, and they emptied it into the street, but it all ran into our yard. And so the people showed up right as our yard looked completely flooded without having had any rain. And like, I don't know, they were just really worried because the people were very stressed and concerned about being in a flood zone, which where our house is in downtown St. Mary's is in like on a hill. It's called Beale Hill or something, Bailey Hill. And it's the highest point in all of downtown. I think it's high enough that we don't even need flood insurance.
No, we don't.
So we literally don't even need to get flood insurance, even though we can see the waterfront from where we live. And if you go even a block, I think, in any direction you do, it's in like a moderate to major flood zone. But just like this exact spot is up on a hill, and so it would take a lot. I shouldn't even, why am I even saying that? But it was just interesting that these people were really concerned about that, and their drive up in our yard looks completely flooded because our neighbor is emptying out their pool into the street. So anyway, that was a fun day. And then today we got to see Brad twice while he was at work.
Yeah, no kidding.
We went to the Crab on Base, which is an indoor play place, and brought Brad a coffee when we first got there. Well, we had to meet you because, actually we saw you, no, we had to meet you because my ID was in your wallet.
Right.
I thought I lost,
Your ID was in my wallet.
I thought I lost my military ID. Turns out it was in Brad's wallet. Thank goodness. So we had to meet him at the gate to get on to go to the indoor play place.
You know what's funny? We put it in my wallet so that you wouldn't lose it.
And then we
you
lost it. The problem is my phone case. I really like having a phone case that holds your stuff in it, like your cards, your ID, your credit card, your military ID, and our library card is what I have in here. And it snaps shut. But if you drop your phone really violently, this will pop open and stuff will go flying. So I think what I really need to do is just get one of those phone cases that folds, like that's a wallet basically. I just don't want something that big, but I might be at the point where I need to do that.